Clean sheet record achieved by the club this week. As someone who's played a big part in that, how proud are you of that?
Yeah, obviously proud of it. It's a record that stood for many years here at this club. So obviously proud to get over the line, but we've got a lot of games to come, and hopefully we'll look at putting a lot more on there. And the end goal obviously it isn't clean sheets and records in that sense. It's making sure we get promoted come the end of the year. So that's definitely the target come the end of the season, and that's what we'll be working towards.
Obviously, with clean sheets, defenders and goalkeepers will often get a lot of the focus, but how is the whole team maybe contributing to the defensive effort?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's clear to see with all the changes there's been in the back line as well, and not just the back line. The midfield lads and the forwards. I think if you came in the training ground now, you'd see a lot of black eyes and broken hands and things like that. So there's been lads that have put the bodies on the line week in, week out in front of us. So credit to the lads in front of us that put the bodies on the line week in, week out. And we've been, me and Stocky both have been fortunate enough to be involved in that as a goalkeeper, and it's been great to play behind, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
What's your role like when the players in front of you do change a lot with injuries and adjustments there? What do you, a goalkeeper, do you have to do to sort of make sure that everybody's communicating and on the same page?
Yeah, nothing really changes, I'd say, on that front. We train. It's quite intense, and in how we train, and everyone's sort of involved in that. So everyone sees how we want to play, especially the defensive structure. We spend a lot of time working on it. So I think that's been the reason why that when changes have happened this year, it's been quite not easy, but it's been quite straightforward for lads to step in and know the role and know how to go about things.
We've seen David Stockdale on the sideline, giving some instructions out, and he's obviously still a big part of the team. How much has he helped you, even though he's not in the team and he's the sub-keeper at the moment? How much is he helping you through this period?
Yeah, obviously really well. It helps that I've got a fantastic relationship with Stocky. Ever since he came in, we get on well. We both know what each other, what we are as people, each other, and we just get on with the job in hand, really. I think from my side, it was supporting him through the first half of the season, and then ever since I got the nod, he's been fantastic with me. So yeah, it's been a good relationship, pretty plain sailing for us too, in terms of how we go about our work with each other, and pretty straightforward in terms of pushing each other hard and training hard, and yeah, supporting each other come match day.
How much does it help that you get on, or a goalkeeper's all kind of a special breed and you all kind of get on with each other?
Yeah, it's a strange one, goalie, because obviously only one can play, but it helps that I think it helps that me and Stocky are both from we're both Yorkshire lads and pretty straightforward, and there's no we just say it how it is, and he's very similar in that sense. His jokes aren't as good as mine, but other than that, it's been good. So yeah, we've had a good season at it so far, and like you say, hopefully it can end in success, and we can share a beer together at the end of it. That'd be good. What
did he make of your penalty save at Ipswich?
Yeah, he's to be fair, he's the first one to congratulate me when I walk off the pitch and after I've done something. So yeah, he was happy with that. He was more annoyed that Basso kept sending him the wrong way for the cup games at Southampton. That he said he said he always gets your ones right, but never mine. So yeah, he was having a laugh and a joke, but yeah, it's a good relationship, and he's always genuinely happy for me when I've played well.
Can you tell us a bit about that moment when you make that penalty save? Because you had a long wait between the penalty being awarded and it being taken. It's a crucial moment in the game. If that goes in, it could have been a very different afternoon, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. It sort of was a bit of a catalyst for us to go on and start performing a bit better and go on and score 2 goals. But yeah, the penalty is just it's a bit of a free hit, and for me, it's the closest thing to being a striker I'll ever get. So I quite enjoy the moments. I think obviously it's a chance to really make an impact on a game, and yeah, after looking at, I think it was George Hurst had the ball originally, and then Chaplin got it, just I knew where I was going to go for him, and then it's just about timing and execution, and left my legs in the middle, and there you go. It was managed to get saved. So really happy with that, and then to go down and score 2 goals quite quick on the back of it was obviously fantastic, feeling that you've really impacted the game.
Club's in a very good position, even though there's still a long way to go. But what would it mean to you to help this team get back to the Championship?
Yeah, it'd mean a lot. Obviously, local lad, but not just being a local lad. Obviously, being involved in the season where we did get relegated. There's a few of us in here that were involved in that in some way. So it'd mean a lot to sort of not necessarily put that right, but to get this club back as a minimum where it should be, and then look to really kick on from there. So yeah, it'd mean a lot personally to be involved in a successful season here.